Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I got a fun video for you. It is a DIY, do-it-yourself pedal board. I do talk about what I used, where I bought my stuff, and you can do it too. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So if you have any questions, any comments or concerns or anything, just go ahead and ask away in the comments. I'll do my best to reply to them. I don't have a lot of followers, right? So I shouldn't have a problem replying to whoever's messaging or commenting. But yeah, it is a fun video. I do talk about how long it took me, the colors I used, and I showed the tools that I use. I believe I showed the tools I used for this project. Joey and Migas, thank you for helping me out, especially Joey. I don't know him. He doesn't know me in person. We've been talking. He goes to my family member's church, and he's been more than kind enough, and he's following what he's meant to do, right, which is share what he knows. He's growing his talents by teaching me and helping me grow as well. So thank you, Joey and Migas. Thank you for giving me the pointers on what you're doing. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and enjoy.
So I made this pedal board back in 2018. I did make it myself out of 1x4s, and I cut all the pieces to make this right here. It's a pretty good one. I don't have any complaints. Well, I do have some complaints about it. One is that the gaps, they're uneven, and then right here, it kind of where it finishes, I didn't leave a gap, so I can run my power through there and make it look a little bit neater. And over here in the back, where I drilled the hole, I kind of drilled it from the inside out, and it kind of tore up the wood. So yeah, sorry about that. It's a little bit dirty. I haven't used it. And over here, this handle is a little bit too big, and kind of put it a little bit too low. So I'm gonna pick that up a little bit. But I'm gonna retire that board because I've been doing one. Started doing one right now, and here it is. I made it a little higher from the front. The gaps are a little bit closer. And then I use a smaller one because a 1x2 in the top, because I am gonna put the back plate right now in a bit, and it has a gap in there, and I don't wanna, if I put another one of these, I'll have the same problem over there. On this one, I pre-drilled all the holes before screwing on the hose, so that won't happen. The crack right there. And the way I did it, I measured the pedal board without taking it off. I kind of cut out the pedals by paper and put on where they would be going. And yeah, so another thing is that I did paint this one. I believe it was golden oak. And I'm gonna try aged barrel. It's a darker color, but I want to try something different. That is becoming one of my favorite colors for woodworking. I do a little bit of woodworking on the side. And so I'm gonna go over what I used and the tools I use and how I use them. Okay, so first of all, you do need a tape measure to measure out the length. I have a mechanical pencil here, 0.5. And after that, I use this ruler just to make sure I have the gaps. I can use this one or this one to make sure I could gap them correctly. Aside from that, I did buy some screws, some wood screws at Home Depot. They're number 6 by 1.5, and these are long enough to go through the board and get the other piece of board. And also I did use an orbital sander, and the sanding paper, it is a 220 grit. I got some Velcro. Now, one thing about this one is I actually cut this wood to the exact 2 inches, and the new wood that I got, it is I believe it's 2 1/4, 2 1/2. So when I put the new Velcro on the new wood, there's gonna be pieces of the wood sticking out in the top and the bottom. So hopefully it looks good. I'm not sure how it's gonna look it, but I'm hoping it does look good. Besides that, I did get another handle, the same one, but a little bit smaller. My hand still fits in there. And this is the one I got. I don't know if you can see the part number. I got it at Home Depot as well. I did put some glue, some Tide Bond glue on the edges. Let me bring out the pedal board really quick. Okay. So on the edges right here, I put some glue before screwing them on, just in case. I did sand this again with a 220, and something I'm gonna do different. I'm gonna burn it actually. I'm gonna burn it to give it like a different type of, I guess you would say, I don't know what to call it. Different type of look, I guess, like a little bit more age. So I'm gonna do that. Again, I'm gonna use this one, it's a little bit smaller. I do got some zip ties to tie up all the cables, the Velcro. I bought 2 of these. And to make all the cuts, you can use a circular saw, but I recommend getting a miter saw. I already have one. If you don't have one, that's okay. But I wanted to get all the cuts cut the same length in a straight line, so I did use a miter saw. But let me go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna put this one on the back of that, and then after that I'm gonna burn it, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just put it on right now. Something that I did forget to mention is that I am using this to pre-drill, and it does like a little concave, or however you want to call it. Let me see right there, so the screw doesn't break the wood. Another thing that I also forgot to mention is on the old one, I used a bit, I think it was a 1-inch, and the power outlet barely fits in there. So I did went in and bought a 1.25 inch. It's a little bit bigger, it should give it more play, and I don't have to force the cable in there. So that's it. So let me go ahead and burn it, and I'll be back. Okay, so here it is. Here's the pedal board. I just finished burning it. I didn't burn the in between that much because the Velcro is gonna cover that, and I didn't burn this one because the Velcro is gonna cover the whole thing. I did burn in between the gaps just to give it a complete look. I also went ahead and drilled the hole already. I need to clean it up a little bit, but burn the inside, the underneath, the edges, and it should be pretty good. Pretty happy. So I didn't burn the bottom of it because I wanted to see how it would look just with the color itself, and obviously we're gonna see how it looks from the outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and start staining the pedal board, and I might finish it tomorrow, but hopefully I have time today. And there it is. The new board is done. I had a little bit of trouble with the handle. The first problem was that since I did go higher right here, the screws were hitting the bottom of this piece of wood, so I was having trouble turning it. I also messed up with the handle. I don't know why I measured an extra inch longer, but I mean it happened. So what I did, I drilled another hole. I put in a zip tie, and I could use it to put like a little cable, run it through here so it won't be dangling. So I mean it came out pretty cool. The other thing that I did buy that I forgot to mention, but I mean the video's not done, I bought these right here, the medium duty feet pads, or felt pads, I'm sorry. I'm already thinking of the feet because these are going to be the feet for the pedal board. They were about $3 for the whole pack. I think there's 20 of them. So there's 5 little squares with 4 dots each. And the next, I don't know if I'm gonna continue the video here. I do have my daughter here. She was helping me with giving me the tools. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with these pads and see if I have enough time to put on the pedals. It's already getting dark, but if not, I'll probably put the pedals on another video and give you some demos on how it sounds. Okay, so I mean, there's the finished product right there. I really love it. I'm enjoying the colors. And it looks more put together, more compact. I mean, it's almost the same size, but everything looks more like it fits a lot better. So really quick, I am playing Les Paul Tribute, and I am using some Fender cables. I got a straight one with a 90-degree angle over there behind the volume pedal, and the same thing over there, right there. I got the straight, and to the amp I have the 90-degree angle. I like using those 90-degree angles. I just like them a lot. For my patch cable, they have the Ernie Bomb. Some of them are the flat or the smaller ones, and then I have like the regular size. Let me see, right about there, the regular ones, and then in between the OCD and the TS9 are the flat ones. But other than that, I'm just gonna play whatever. I don't really have nothing in mind, so I'm just gonna play, see what I come up with. And so really quick, a quick overview. I always have my compressor on. I did mess with the blend. I brought it back down to like a 11 or 10 o'clock. This knob over here. And yeah, so that is always gonna stay on. I'm just gonna play, see what comes out. And y'all let me know what y'all think of it, okay? The clean channel is right here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm just messing around with the pedal board. I did move the knobs a little bit around, so I'm just trying to familiarize myself with it. Yeah, so my favorite pedal, of course, is this delay, this OCD, and the reverb. But especially the delay. I mean, I can do a lot of it even with no other effects on. I mean, I could even turn off the compressor and another thing that I've been doing a lot is I've actually been like really hitting it hard is learning scales. I've been playing for like a lot of years, and if there's any advice I can give anybody is learn the scales, even though it might be frustrating, it might be seem like you're wasting your time because you just want to learn it already, or I don't know, just take your time learning the scales. It took me almost 15 years, believe it or not, to actually start learning scales, which is a big mistake. But yeah, so I've been learning scales. And not just in one position, like I've been learning like in different positions, like So I've been learning them little by little. I got a friend. He's from Mexico. I'm from Texas, and he's actually been helping me with the scale. So I'm really grateful for that. I've never met him in person, right? Never met him in person. And yeah, so we just became friends. He actually goes to my aunt and uncle's church and cousin's church in Mexico. And we just started, I reached out to him, he replied, and I just asked for some advice, and he was more than willing to share. So that's another thing that I encourage people to do, is share what you know. Even if you don't know much, I don't think I know much, just share with what you know, and it will go a long way. I mean, I taught another guy from Harlingen, and I even now I started messaging him, and hey, how you doing, and how have you been? Hey, what are you doing to learn the skills, or what exercises are you doing? And he shares some information with me too. So even though I started teaching him how to play guitar, I feel like he's doing super good. Like, and there's no shame on that. Like, if anything, I should be ashamed of myself, right? Because I didn't put the time like other people do until now. But it's never too late. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on practicing. Yeah, I'm not showing my face right now. I'll show my guitar, maybe. Yeah, I haven't cut my hair, or I haven't done any of that right now. But yeah, just do that. If you have any questions about the pedal board, what I used, or the measurements, how far, or the gapping, they're 1 inch each. From here to here to 1 inch, here to here to 1 inch, here to here to 1 inch. Except for this one, this is a little bit shorter. But I mean, if you have any questions about the pedal board, I mean, I can help you out. Just comment, and if you want, I can even walk you through how to build one. I'll even measure one up for you. I'll try to do my little plans my way, a little digital, well, not digital, but a little blueprint, and I'll send them to you, and hopefully you can do it. But other than that, if you have any questions about the pedal board, the color I used, the wood I used, or how long it took me to make, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a total time without taking any breaks or doing other things. I think it took me about an hour and a half to do this, or that's minus the painting, because when you're staining it, you do have to wait a while for it to dry. But it did take me like about an hour to assemble everything, cut everything. But I already had everything pre-measured. So, I mean, that worked out good for me. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share. And yeah, God bless you.